Just like God has told those individuals and shown certain people who you are. So God didn't show them that you a lover. God didn't show them that you a nurturer, that you a provider, that you a protector, that you speak light and love into individuals. You understand me? God didn't show them who you truly were. You understand me? And a lot of the individuals, they tend to look over you. They tend to go try to find other individuals to replace you, not even realizing that you are one-on-one, right? However, the only difference between what they do and what you do to yourself is their intentions, right? Because just like God didn't show them who you truly are, God didn't showed you more than once who they are as well. You understand me? And a lot of the times you chose to ignore it. So what makes you any different than the person who looked over you, misused you, abused you, and lied to you? Then what makes you different than the things that they did? Because a lot of the times, yeah, they lied to you, but you lied to you too. You lied thinking that these individuals were for you. You lied about being happy. You lied about truly wanting this or feeling like this is your person. A lot of the times we just pursue people based upon who they could potentially be and not who they done showed us that they are. You understand me? So therefore now you had your face all cracked up. You feeling a certain type of way. You either mad or sad because they done showed you who they were. And they're just doing that. You understand me? So a lot of the times, again, we had to realize that we create karma for ourselves, because just like God done showed them who you were, God done showed you who they were to you as well. You understand me? And again, us trying to look at the potential and who they could potentially be, that's a potential that they may never ever reach. You understand me? So you're going to have to pick and choose. Is that something that you waiting for to play out? Or you going to take the cues like, okay, this is not for me? Because again, a lot of them have not learned the necessary lessons. A lot of people are not even willing to learn them. You understand me? So are you going to pause your progression? Pause your prayers that you've been asking for? Are you going to stop pursuing love just because somebody else wasn't able to do those things for you? You understand me? Because somebody else didn't reciprocate that energy? Or are you going to finally continue to move on and allow God to align you with people who are truly for you? See, you're going to have to choose. Are you going to listen to these people, or are you going to listen to God? You understand me? Because you can't pick and choose which way, because a lot of the times we make up excuses for these people just to keep their ass around. You understand me? We out here making up excuses based upon the things that they went through when you went through it too. So therefore, what makes it any different? Oh, they was lied to when they was little. Oh, they was abused when they was little. Oh, they was cheated on. Oh, they have a history of this. They have a history of that. A lot of you had that same history that they do, but you chose to create things differently. You understand me? So you're going to have to realize that life is all about free will. These individuals had the ability to be who they are supposed to be, but a lot of them rather not do so because that will require more work. That will require them to get out of that victim mentality. That will require them to let go of these connections and these people that they know is not truly for them and allow somebody else to cross paths with you. You understand? But we get too comfortable. At times, again, we look at who they could potentially be and we're not looking at who they truly are. You understand me? So again, they may have had certain situations that may have caused them to be the way they are. However, you did too. But your morals, you didn't compromise your morals for monetary gain. You didn't compromise certain connections based upon what you thought was going to be to get rich quick, or which one was better or looked better at that time. You chose and was operating from who you truly were and what you truly felt. You understand me? You had good intentions, and that is the only difference between you and them. However, those intentions is not going to keep you from creating karma and consequences for yourself. You understand? Because again, by you not listening to God, that's being disobedient. You understand me? So you're going to get that hand popped just like the individuals who are targeting you. You understand me? Because again, you've seen these individuals have had ill intentions for you. God intuitively connected certain things to you. You understand me? To prevent you from having to go through the things that you done went through again. You understand? But at times we hard-headed. At times we try to make up excuses. At times we don't want to see things for what they truly are, because that will require us to realize the placement that we played in that. You understand me? Again, you may not have been the individual that was out here cheating. You may not have lied to them, but you lied to yourself. Okay, you may not have been the individual that was out here manipulating. You understand me? But you was allowing yourself to be mentally manipulated. So therefore, you know different than those individuals who was doing it to you. You understand me? You're going to have to realize that life is about free will. And I understand that there was a time in your life where you thought these people were going to carry you how you carried them. I understand that you thought that these people had you like you had them. You understand me? However, you have to realize that these people have unhealed things that they are still battling. These are individuals that are so stuck in that victim mentality. You understand me? You done went from being a victim to a survivor. That's what you did. Whereas they still want to come up with excuses for the reasons why they do the things they do, and you create karma for yourself because you see right through that. However, you continue to entertain that. You understand me? And you feeling like, because again, you are trying to help them, that you're not hurting yourself. Because God's going to pause your progression as long as you connected to these people who have ill intentions for you. You're going to have to see through that. You understand me? Again, there's a thin line between you and them, and that's intentions. But if you intentionally stay in those connections that God has showed you that that person wasn't for you when they cheated on you. God has showed that person wasn't for you when they was behind your back talking about you. You understand me? Those people, the God has showed you those friends wasn't your real friends when they wasn't motivating you, encouraging you, supporting you, acknowledging you. You understand me? God has showed you these things. So you telling God that you're willing to look over the things that he's showing you in order to appease these people who are not truly for you. You are willing to give up your light, your destiny, your purpose, so on and so forth, to stay in a stagnant energy with these people that 10 years from now, they're going to be stuck in the same place. You understand me? So therefore, you're going to have to choose. You're no longer allowed to entertain the darkness why stepping into your light. You're going to have to choose. Are you choosing yourself, or are you choosing them? You understand me? Because that season of going and playing both sides, that shit is done, and you're going to see. You're going to have to see that again. The karma that they created, certain consequences that they facing, is based upon things that they did to you that you know of, or things that they done said or had planned and plotted for you. You understand me? And you trying to be the helper. You trying to be the lover, not even realizing that you out here hurting yourself, and really you hurting them, because they never going to learn the necessary lessons as long as you continue to shield them. You understand me? And regardless, you shielding them every time they need something paid. You going to you do saving a day. Every time they going through something mentally, you out here so quick to listen. You understand me? However, you need to pay attention to these people's patterns, because a lot of these individuals only reach out to you when they're going through some things. You understand me? And need you to help push them through. You understand me? You're going to have to realize that if they not calling you when everything is going well in their lives, then they don't need to call you at all. You understand me? Why are they going to be selfish and only put their bad news and baggage on you? And now at the end of the conversation, they talking about, oh, you made me feel better. Oh, I love talking to you. I bet you do. Because they out here draining your energy. They out here trying to swap that shit out. So now, at the end of the conversation, you went from having your battery at 100%. Now your shit's on 5%, and you can't focus on the things that you truly here supposed to do, because you didn't allow other individuals to pull from you. You understand me? You're going to have to be cautious. You're going to have to pay attention again to the individuals who's only calling you when some shit's happening, and the individuals that's calling you to provide you good news. You understand me? I want you to pay attention to that, because just because you have free time don't mean that that time is free. You understand me? Just because you can't do something doesn't mean you need to do it. Just because you have the ability to help these individuals doesn't mean that you need to do so. You understand me? Pay attention. Because a lot of these people, as soon as you extend that offering hand, you see that your shit starts to fumble and crumble. You understand me? Why? Because God's not trying to hear all that. God then allowed you to get ahead. God then showed you, okay, this is what I could do for you. You understand me? You sacrificed those people by walking away from those people. Now I got something better for you. But a lot of the times we holding on to those woulda, coulda, shouldas, who they are supposed to be. And again, if they don't see the potential in themselves, then you're going to have to let them be, because they can only be what they believe that they can be. You understand me? You can speak life into them all day. But if they choose not to receive that or believe that, that has nothing to do with you or everything to do with them. You understand me? So you're going to end up saying the same shit over and over. You're going to continue to have an attitude like, we done talked about this more than once. We done had this conversation more than once. They done heard that more than once. They know what it is that you need. However, it's because you're so willing to give in. You understand me? So again, just like those people know who you are to them, you know who they are to you, so therefore you're going to have to remove them. You understand me? We cross paths with people, and it's a difference in embracing new experiences. It's different in really trying to heal and open your mind to people. That's the only thing that you should be praying for, is your preparation for these prayers that you asking for. You understand me? Make sure that you properly prepare for these positions, these people, these opportunities that you asking for. Because a lot of the times they presenting themselves and you looking at them and hoping that they come in a certain form, and that form is going to fuck around and make you fumble it. You understand me? So just like those people were praying for love, they didn't have family that looked over them. They didn't been abandoned by certain people. They was out here getting cheated on, so on and so forth. They asked for a prayer and God presents them you, and they look over it. The same thing that they asking God for, God presented it in front of their eyes, but they thinking it's going to come in a certain form. They thinking that it's going to be displayed in a different way. So now these people then looked over and missed out on their blessings that God presented to them, because they wasn't properly prepared, because they didn't ask God to make sure that they able to be aware of who and what the prayers are. You understand me? You're going to have to pay attention to that. Because this season, specifically, I'm telling you, July, is a lot of great karma that's coming to you. You understand me? So those individuals that are truly going to love and support you are making themselves presented. You understand me? They making themselves known and shown. However, when they present themselves, you're going to have to be able to identify them. You understand me? You're going to have to pay attention to patterns. So many times we looking for other individuals to come and save the day, when really we have to save ourselves. So therefore we're not creating karma by bringing baggage to those people who properly prepared for that position that you've been asking for. You understand me? You need to honor honesty as well. Because you have to make sure that you communicating clearly as well. You understand me? You have to make sure that you're not letting other people from the past project certain energies on you. You understand me? Because a lot of the times, again, we sit there and we done had 10 years of people telling us that we couldn't do this without them. We done had 10 years of people telling us what they done did for us, what we can do if we're connected to them. You understand me? We done had people in our ear telling us, okay, well, nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to hear that. They've been downplaying you, so now you downplaying yourself. You understand me? So now when you finally remove from those people, you'll see how God is going to project your life. All your blessings is going to come. But until then, all of that, it's going to be a pause on your progression, because again, you letting these people project that shit upon you. So you was in a relationship and they used you, abused you, cheated on you, right? Now when you disconnect from that person, now you talking about all dudes is the same, all females is the same, nobody's loyal. Now you believe in that same shit that they instilled in you, so that makes you know differently than what they did to you or said to you. You understand me? Because you putting yourself through the same things that they projected upon you. So now you truly believe that nobody's here to love you, when really no, that person wasn't here. You understand me? You're going to have to realize that in small in various ways, people project certain energy upon you, and you don't see that shit. You understand me? You out here thinking, again, somebody offer you something. Somebody wants to offer you to take you out for dinner. They want to offer to make things simple for you. But because of the people that you used to encounter, because of the things that you went through, you downplay and not even realizing that that's one of the blessings that God then sent through you. It's going to come in various forms. And again, I honor you wanting to be independent. I honor the fact that you now are using your discernment. However, that discernment doesn't mean that you need to be on guard at all times. You understand me? Using your intuition. If you truly trust in it and you really allowing God to align you with people who are truly for you, if you know that you have these boundaries set for you and other individuals who cross paths with you, you have to trust that you're going to make the right decision. You understand me? Not everything good comes with a price, and you have to realize that. Everybody thinks that you have to endure certain shit in order to get certain success, and that's not the case. God's trying to have you skip ahead. God's trying to prevent you with certain seasons of success, and you out here downplaying yourself. You out here speaking ill upon yourself. You out here doubting yourself, just like those people who was doubting you. So what makes you different than those people who put you through those things? You understand me? I want you to pay attention to the energy that you projecting upon yourself. You understand me? Because again, you putting yourself through the same thing that those people did to you. That's not fair to you. Shake that shit off. If you know that you are well-deserved and earned, if you knew that you did the hard work, if you knew that you isolated in order to elevate, if you know that you done been out here days without, and now somebody is crossing paths with you and they want to reciprocate that energy. So just like you was out here giving your last to certain people, now somebody else who's on food wants to pour into you. You had to allow it because you're not even realizing that those are the blessings and abundance that God is pushing through to you, but it's coming in various forms. You understand me? Again, I love the fact that you wanting to be independent. I love the fact that you want to figure things out yourself. I'm glad that you was willing to isolate to elevate. I'm glad that you didn't allow who was standing with you to dictate you from pushing through. I'm proud of you. However, you're going to have to realize that this next season, it is about you partnering up with people. And I'm not just talking about pertaining to relationships. I'm talking about your true soul tribe. You understand me? I want you to realize that those years of you doing everything by yourself, everything falling back on you, you no longer have to go through those things. You understand me? Because God is sending people to you, but you out here having your guards up. You call yourself protecting your heart, not even realizing that vulnerability, being vulnerable, does not make you a victim. You understand me? Being vulnerable is actually your superpower. Because if you tapped in and tuned in with your true emotions, your true feelings, your intuition, you communicating clearly, you won't even realize that your intuition and your discernment is God's personal pager to you. You understand me? So how are you going to communicate to you if you're not allowing that to flow through you? You're going to have to choose. Those years, you're going to have to, again, get out of that defense mode. You're going to have to get out of that mentality of everybody's against you, because, again, you speak what you seek. So, therefore, if you say everybody's against you, then what do you think that you're going to attract? People who's going to carry you like that. You understand me? But if you out here saying, I know I deserve love, I am love, I am light, I earned this, I deserve this, because you know that you do, God is going to provide certain things for you. You understand me? So therefore, I want you to believe it. Speak what you seek. Be cautious of the words and the thoughts that you entertain. Because again, you allowing certain people who put you through certain shit to project certain things on you. And all you're going to do is continue to go through that same cycle. You understand me? Shake that shit off. That ain't you. You know that you earned this. You know that you deserve this. So how dare you sit there and question certain things that God's presenting to you, that God has told you, that God has showed you. You understand me? How dare you sit there and second guess that? You understand me? But those individuals who done showed you that they wasn't for you, you gave them more than one opportunity to show you that shit. You understand me? So now when God tells you something to trust your intuition, God's trying to show you, I got something slick for you. I got something better for you. Now you up here questioning it, but you didn't question those people that have showed you that they wasn't truly for you, that they had bad intentions for you. You done gave their asses multiple times, but these people who, soon as you cross paths with you, they trying to show you that they love you, honor you, respect you, identify you for who you truly are. You gonna question that? Come on now. You better shake that shit off, because you gonna end up, instead of conquering those demons, you gonna fuck around and just blend in with them. You gonna become them. You understand me? Because you out here doubting them like they was doubting you. You out here downplaying yourself. You out here feeling like you got to have a certain status. Oh, nah, I need to get my money right before I start entertaining people. Not even realizing that God is going to partner you up with certain people that's going to present certain profit for you just based upon the fact that you was willing to invest in you. You understand me? You out here feeling like you gotta be fresh as shit based upon to appease other people, when really, again, your shoes could be talking, your ass could be walking, but your ass is abundant and God's about to show you that. You understand me? You gonna have to shake that shit. You gonna have to realize that at a young age, certain values and beliefs was instilled in us. That doesn't mean that it was right. That was just individuals' ways of getting through those things. And that shit does not apply to you. You understand me? So shake that shit. Unlearn that shit so you can relearn the correct way to communicate, the correct way to reciprocate. You understand me? But this requires you to speak up. You done kept so much stuff hidden, and you think because you ignoring it that you really conquered it. When really, no, you didn't. All you did was cover that shit, and that shit's going to resurface time and time again until you get rid of that shit. You understand me? So speak up. You out here ignoring certain things and wonder why your mind's all over the place. You out here sitting there not really addressing certain things that you went through, feeling, not even realizing that those same things are going to continue to hurt you. You understand me? I understand that a lot of the people, you're going to have to really sit and think. A lot of us don't even know how to cry anymore. You understand me? You done been through so much shit, and people done showed you that they truly didn't care about the things that you was feeling at that time. So now your ass has showed your ass that you don't care either. You out here ignoring certain things. That's not fair to you. You out here, again, covering up shit just like those individuals make excuses for the shit that they was sending and doing to you. You making up excuses too. You gonna have to heal from that, baby. When's the last time you allowed yourself to cry? And I ain't talking about that cute shit. I'm talking about that ugly face, no snotting, no interruptions, ugly ass cry. You understand me? When's the last time you allowed yourself to do so? You out here talking about these tears ain't going to help nothing, when really those same tears is going to end up watering your seeds. You understand me? So now just by you letting that shit out, you being true to you, now that harvest is coming. You understand me? You going to have to let that shit out. Because you ain't hurting nobody but you. That shit doesn't go nowhere. You understand me? All that shit has is your inner child blocked and locked into a certain room inside of you trying to get out. You're going to have to free them. And the only way that you can free them is by speaking up. You understand me? You feel something, say that. Now you're going to have to be cautious on your delivery. Because at times you allow certain things to bottle up so much that all of a sudden when it finally comes out, it's exploding. So now those people don't want to understand or hear what you have to say based upon your delivery to them because of the shit that they didn't encounter. They didn't have people talk to them crazy all their lives. So now you doing so and they turn the blind ear, the blind eye and deaf ear on it. You understand me? You're going to have to carry yourself how you want other people to carry you. And that's not by you hiding who you truly are and what you truly feeling. You're going to have to be real to you. You understand me? Honor you. You're going to have to speak up. Because once you speak up, you're going to release that shit. And now all of a sudden, God got some better things that's aligned for you. Once you let that go, you're going to realize that that's all you needed. You understand me? To release it. You out here feeling like it's going to take years for you to come up and heal from the things that you went through. No. You understand me? Just by you expressing that. And even if you communicate that to the people who put you through that, you have to honor the fact that you releasing that. And yeah, they may not always agree with the things that you said. A lot of them may have felt like, oh, because they didn't have intentions to do these things that they didn't do it. And that's not the case. You're going to have to relay them messages. You're going to have to create closure for yourself. You're going to have to be true to you. You understand me? Honor you. However, you're going to have to speak up for you like these individuals failed to do when you was younger. You understand me? Again, you allowing certain people to project that energy on you. And you wondering why you sad, why you mad, when you angry, when certain things can be aligning for you, but you still not pleased. It's because that shit is within you. Once you clear that shit out, it's gone. You understand me? Now's the time. You can no longer continue to make up excuses for the things that people did to you when you was a child, because you a grown-ass person now. You have to honor yourself. You have to respect yourself. You have to protect yourself. Just like those people failed to do, you had to remove those people from your energy. You understand me? You out here still conversing and hanging out with certain people that you know was projecting and putting you through certain things. You understand me? A lot of the times you start to replace what they did for you and forget the shit that they did to you. You understand me? You out here had a mother who mistreated you, mentally manipulated you, spoke down upon you as a child, put certain pressure on you based upon the things that they failed to do. Now, as a grown adult, they expect you to do certain things for them. You understand me? Just because they have a certain title. That's not fair to you. That's not you being real to you. You understand me? And a lot of these individuals, again, are so quick to forget the shit that they said and projected upon you because they feel like they didn't have intentions to do that. That shit does not mean that they didn't do it. You understand me? You're going to have to disconnect from these people. You're going to have to show God that God comes first. So when God has showed you that your family can't be trusted, when God has showed you that these people, again, are downplaying you and only hurting you, are using you, you're going to have to choose God. You understand me? You're going to have to listen to God. You're going to have to abide by God. You understand me? Because if not, that means that you're willing to entertain and dance with the devil just to appease these people. Nah, fuck that. Take your power back. And I don't care who it's for. Again, I always say FTP, F them people, and I'm sticking by that. You understand me? You're going to have to know your worth. Because again, you being of love and light, you being an empath, you understand me? You want to see the good in people. However, they not even seeing this shit within themselves. They just showed you that they ain't shit, so therefore believe them. How many times they got to show you? You out here in certain connections, you understand me? Talking about God doesn't believe in divorces, but God also said be obedient to them. God also told you about divine timing. God also told you to be patient for your true partner, but your ass was rushing. So now you talking about you not divorcing or walking away from that person because the Bible doesn't honor that, but the Bible doesn't honor you being stuck with people who are not truly for you, people who are misusing you and abusing you. You can't pick and choose certain parts that you're going to entertain to appease you or make you comfortable. You're going to have to step out of that. You out here talking about, yeah, I honor my parents' relationship. They've been married 30 years. Okay, but out of those 30 years, 2 of them was happy. So therefore, now they telling you to just stay stuck in a stagnant space, a space that's not going to allow you to elevate, a space that's not truly for you, not going to embrace you. You understand me? You're going to stick in it just because those individuals chose to do that. That shit don't have nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. Because again, you rather have 2 years of happiness than 30 years of misery. You understand me? You're going to have to realize that, again, these people tried to implement certain fears upon you based upon some shit that they were scared to do. You understand me? That don't have nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. And a lot of the times you're going to realize that you end up being the person who breaks that cycle. A lot of the times, again, your parents had the ability to break certain generational curses. They chose not to. They chose to listen to those partners. They chose to chase after love instead of allowing love to present themselves to them. You understand me? So again, you out here coming up excuses for the things that you do, when really God is now going to have you show these people that you came from. In a sense, you're going to end up mothering your mother. You're going to end up fathering your father. You're going to end up showing certain elders that came before you what you can do and what they could potentially still do. You understand me? Just by them observing you be truly you. You understand me? I want you to, again, realize that you are not those people that you came from. I want you to realize that, again, you are not where you came from. You understand me? A lot of these people were just placed to bring you through to this 3D realm. You understand me? A lot of these people was intentionally separated from you. So those parents, again, that you felt never believed in you. You was the good child. You did everything to appease these people, but it seems like they still selected other siblings over you who was not even doing half the shit that you do. You understand me? You had to realize that you wasn't neglected because you had bad luck, because you wasn't good enough. Nah, God had those individuals walk away from you because God said that you was too good. God didn't want those individuals to rub off on you. You understand me? Because if you look back at those people who did you grimy, I'm telling you, they not living an abundant life. They not truly happy. They not truly successful. They not truly living happy, because that happiness could be seen. You understand? These are individuals who feel like because they had some type of monetary gain that they are successful, not even realizing again they wake up unhappy. You understand me? So I want you to pay attention to that. I want you to pay attention to the karma that you create for yourself just by, again, associating with these people who done already showed you who they are. So therefore, you are no better than them. You understand me? Because they seen that you a lover. They seen that you are light. They seen that you are supportive. They seen that you have the ability to speak life into them. They see that you have the ability to heal and help. They see that you, again, are operating from a higher self, but at the same time that they seen you and they looked over you is the same shit that you looking over pertaining to them, because they didn't showed you that they didn't care. They didn't showed you that they are opportunists, that they gonna hop on whatever is convenient for them. You understand me? So you ain't no different than them. Just because your intentions wasn't the same does not make you better than them, because just the same shit that God has showed them about you, God has showed you about them. And you chose to ignore it just like they chose to ignore your ass. So therefore, y'all one on one. Y'all the same. You understand me? I want you, come on now. Just because you had good intentions, you had the right intentions for the wrong motherfuckers. So therefore, that makes you no better than them. Because that love that you was handing out to them, you could have been handing out to somebody else who was going to reciprocate that energy. You understand me? The same love and help that you was offering them, you understand me? That they then started to become dependent on, you understand me? It's the same love and help and healing that you could have offered somebody else who then would have reciprocated that back to you. You understand me? So therefore, again, just because you ain't had the same intentions as them don't mean that you didn't do the same shit that they did. You understand me? Also, I'm say this. God, you create karma for yourself by settling. I hate when people, again, I have to say this, talk about they settling down. We no longer settling down. We leveling up. So find somebody that you could truly level up with. You understand me? Somebody who, again, is going to know you, accept you, love you, and embrace you for you and who you truly are, not based upon what they feel like you can do for them. You understand me? Allow yourself to level up. Find somebody that you're going to level up with. That's settling down shit. Be cautious of the words and the things that you speak. Because, again, what you speak is what you seek. And what do we say when we say settle? Settle is just accepting any type of shit. We no longer settling down. We leveling up. You understand me? Find somebody that you can level up with. You understand me? Also, be cautious of the karma that you creating based upon the things that you willing to accept. And I'm going to explain that to you. Because you out here choosing certain jobs based upon what provides more finances to you and not what truly is speaking to you. You understand me? So now you done got hired at this job that pays more, and yeah, you can knock out certain bills faster. However, it allows you and forces you to compromise your peace. You understand? So therefore, you no different than those people that was willing to sacrifice you to get ahead. You understand me? Because you willing to sacrifice your peace for some profit. You no different. You understand me? You need to be real to you, because if you align with the job that is truly for you, that you truly enjoy doing, you want to do that work based upon what feels right to you, whether or not it provided a profit. You understand me? So therefore, again, you are a lover, you a helper. Do the things that make you happy, whether or not there's some financial gain behind it. Because just by you aligning in your path and your purpose, God is going to then provide that profit. You understand me? You out here waking up to a job that you truly hate, that you truly dislike, that's not really aligned with your purpose. But what that did was then allow that spot to be taken. So now you done took the position of somebody who truly wants to be in that job. So again, you out here, let's say customer service. You out here doing a customer service job, and you don't really rock with that job. So you answering with an attitude. You mad as soon as you punch in the clock, you feeling salty. You just ready to go home as soon as you align there. And there could be somebody who applied for that same position as you. You understand me? That truly loves that job, that truly loves helping people, that really doesn't, again, they embrace that position, but you done took their position, you understand me, just based upon what was providing you with that profit. So now you know different than those people who that did that same shit to you. You understand me? So those same individuals who chose certain partners over you because it allowed them to get ahead, it allowed them to feel like they was able to jump ahead. You know different than those people because you out here stuck in that stagnant ass job that's not truly for you. And now the person who really wanted that position can't work there. They not able to be in their purpose because you being selfish, worrying about profit. You know different than those people who did that shit to you. You're going to have to realize that your intentions may not have been the same, but you doing the same shit that they doing. So you creating karma. Had you aligned with that job that may not have been paying the most, however, it was something that felt true to you, had you made that selection, not even realizing that you was going to move up faster, that you was going to get paid quicker, that God was going to have you at a stable foundation, a steady one, you understand me? You ain't even realized that those things was truly going to come through to you if you would have been real to you. But again, you done looked over some shit because they didn't put an offer on you. They didn't gave you an offer. So you know different than those people who was making offers with the devil, accepting offers with the devil. You understand me? Based upon how they felt like they can get advanced, you're going to have to shake that shit off. And again, you can say those are two different things. That's that same shit. You understand me? You carrying yourself the same way that those people carried you, so you know different than those people. You understand me? Again, in life, God's going to intentionally provide two different paths. God's going to present you with two different partners, two different opportunities, two different jobs, two different directions. And God wants to see, are you going to be real to you and stick with what feels right to you? Or are you going to jump on based upon what other people are expecting of you or telling you that you should do? You understand me? I want you to pay attention to that. You out here selecting certain partners based upon what they can do for you when you can do that shit yourself. You understand me? Now you out here again compromising your morals for monetary gain. You out here dealing with so-and-so that showed your ass they ain't really want you. But you want them to stay stuck? You want people to stay stuck? Or you feel entitled to certain shit? You out here expecting people to be real with you and you ain't even being real with yourself. You gonna have to shake that shit off. You understand me? You better than that. You are not those people. And you have to realize that certain positions and certain ways that you playing is doing the same shit as these people are doing to you. But again, because you're doing it in a different way, you feel like you feel like we are not the same. You doing the same shit. You understand me? So I want you to pay attention to that. I want you to truly be real to you, because again, you showing God that you willing to stand alone no matter who's standing with you. You showing God that you willing to do the right thing no matter who agrees with you. You showing God that you willing to take this path not because it's easier, not because it provides more, but because it's aligned with what truly speaks to you. God's gonna come through for you time and time again. I'm telling you. You understand me? I want you to realize that. I want you to truly pay attention. You understand me? I want you to truly align with the things that feel right to you. You understand me? Because again, God has something planned for you. God sees things bigger than what you do. God been showed you those people wasn't for you, but because you didn't see it set in stone, you ain't believe them. Then later down the road, some shit gets presented, and now you got your face screwed up, chunked up, all of this stuff. You understand me? When God was trying to pre-warn your ass way before, he didn't already told you. You chose not to believe it. God has showed you when you energetically, you walk into a job. You understand me? You walk into a job and you feel off. You walk into a position and you see that these people trying to play you. They trying to have you compromise your morals for monetary gain. You feel that energetically. It's okay to turn down a position. It's okay to turn the other cheek. Other people don't have to understand that. You understand me? That don't have nothing to do with them and everything to do with you, because God's speaking to you and through you. So therefore, you need to pay attention. Of course, they not going to see the same shit because they wasn't equipped with the same goggles as you. Why? Because they not on the same path as you. They not even in the same lane as you. You understand me? You going to fuck around and crash by trying to pay attention to other people, not even realizing they in different lanes. You understand me? So therefore, that shit's not going to hit the same. You understand me? If you really took time to look around, you're going to realize that this lane is just you and God. You understand me? And your ancestors. You understand me? You're going to realize, yeah, y'all may both be focused on forward movement. Y'all may still be going this direction, but they going to a whole different destination. You understand me? What God has for you, nobody can duplicate. Nobody can take from you. So pay attention to you. Pay attention to your purpose and what God has planned for you. Stop worrying about other people trying to do the same shit as you, because again, they could talk like you, walk like you, operate like you, have the same goals as you, but they're not going to do the same shit that you do and how you do it, because it wasn't intended for them. It was intended for you. At a young age, certain values is installed and instilled in us. You understand? At a young age, they tell you it can only be one winner. There's only one first place. That's not even a sit. You understand? And that shit has been stuck in your head. And you carry that. Just because somebody gets there first, okay? You understand? It doesn't matter. It matters that you made it. You understand me? I hear people all the time say, you must have been somebody who... When they talking down upon people like, you must have been one of the child that parents provided you with an award just because you participated. That's what God does. You understand me? God's going to provide you with blessings in abundance just because you participated in alignment with your purpose. Just because you, again, took that journey and forward movement to your path. You get rewards for that. Stop allowing these people to tell you that because you ain't do it first, because somebody else got there first, now you have yourself downplaying these people and you don't even know what the hell they done went through to get to where they at. You understand me? So now you talking about that person, you frowning out, you not giving them acknowledgement for accomplishing their goals just because they had the same goals that you wanted to do, not even realizing, again, they went through either more or the same shit as you. So how dare you tell them that you more deserving? Y'all not even aligned in the same path. You understand me? God could put y'all in the same direction, but the outcome is not going to be the same. God could have somebody doing music just like you, but really they going to be aligned in a different path. They could end up being somebody who ends up prospering behind the scenes. You understand me? Stop paying attention to these people's lawn while your shit's fizzling out, while your shit's all unwatered. Because every time you give these people acknowledgement, you don't even realizing that you watering they harvest while your shit is staying dry, while your shit is all falling apart. Every time you acknowledge these people, and this includes pertaining to you acknowledging people who's trying to hurt you, use you, and target you. Every time you give them acknowledgement, you giving them some of your energy. And you know the energy that you possess. You know that the power that you have. You know how God's standing behind you. So therefore, anytime you even speaking of these people, you allowing a piece of you to be within them. So therefore, now they seem like they get in the head because you speaking about them, because you out here acknowledging them. If these individuals is targeting you, aiming certain shit at you, just know that shit can't affect you nor penetrate you unless you allow them access to you. Oh, so-and-so, they out here gang stalking me. They out here. Don't even acknowledge them. Because these same people that are targeting you are going to be motivated and influenced by you. These same people that are talking bad about you are now going to come to you in order to get through the same shit that they had intended for you. You understand me? You better see how this shit's getting orchestrated. Whole time they thought they was doing something slick, not even realize that God is slicker. Whole time they thought that they was setting you up, and really they was setting themselves up. You understand me? So therefore you're going to have to pay attention. A lot of this is tests for you. God sees what they trying to do. Okay. They sending black magic to you. So what you going to do? Okay. I'm going to raise my vibrations. I'm going to speak light into myself. I'm going to no longer condone certain fuckery. I'm going to speak up for myself. I'm going to find my strength. I'm going to do this. Now you done learned the way, so now you can help other people grow through the shit that you done went through. You understand me? I want you to pay attention. My fault, Les. I was just looking. But I want you to pay attention. You're not getting put through these experiences because you targeted, because you unfavored. It's the opposite. God's having you go through so you can help other individuals grow through. They went through this. Okay, well, this is how you get through that. You understand me? You have to realize that you have to operate from a higher self. You have to realize that, again, all of these things that these people had planned for you is things that God intentionally had aligned for you. They try to do this. Okay, so what you gonna do? This is all a test for you. You out here praying for God to provide you with certain abundance, certain positions. Okay, you want to be in certain positions of power. How you gonna be in power if you don't even got power over yourself? You understand me? Okay, if these individuals say you that you can't do this way, what you gonna do? Find another way? Okay, this path they try to throw some shit in. Okay, so what you gonna do? All of this comes back to you. So what you going to do for yourself? You understand me? What are you going to believe in yourself? What are you going to achieve for yourself? Stop giving these people this power. You understand me? Nothing that they send to you could affect you or penetrate you unless you give it access to you. Stop acknowledging them. You understand me? You had to realize how magnets, I wish I had my magnets with me, how magnets work. If you facing each other, okay, that shit's gonna stick. But if negativity is facing you and you looking at the other direction, that shit's never going to hit. You are what you pay attention to, what you speak and give life to. So therefore, again, you could know that God has shown you that these people have these intentions for you, but you are protecting you. You keeping yourself from them. You no longer entertaining them. You're not clicking on their page to see if they didn't started to face the consequences for the karma that they created. You know that God's going to have that shit provided for you front and center. You don't got to go looking for that. Because as soon as you start focusing on them, you providing them with a piece of your energy. You understand me? So how you going to ask God to protect you from these people, but you providing them with your protection? Because again, just by you acknowledging them is providing them your energy, and anything that you touch is divinely protected. So how that work? You understand me? I want you to be cautious. I want you to speak what you seek. They could have 10 people trying to plot against you, and that shit will never affect you. That shit will never hurt to you. That shit will never get to you because you're not acknowledging it. You are a magnet. So if you're not looking off and paying attention to those things, that shit will never stick because you're not acknowledging it. As soon as you speak about it, you give it power. And even when you speak about it, that shit's not going to hit you like they intended. But why even allow yourself to get caught off guard? Why even allow yourself to stumble a little bit? You understand me? You better stay solid. You better stay stuck in your power. You better stand up for yourself. You better know who you are. Because God's about to show them who they ain't. You understand me? So pay attention. Know that you have power. Know that, again, none of this shit can affect you unless you allow it to. So therefore, shake that shit off. Again, anything that happens to you, realize that it's God providing you a train. This is for training purposes. Just like you apply to certain jobs and positions and they have you watch a certain tape talking about this is for training purposes. This is what you do if you put in this situation. What you think God's doing to you too? What do you think God's trying to prepare you for? Because soon as you get to that position that you've been asking and praying God for, you had to realize that certain things is going to continue to be targeted or aimed at you. You understand me? But the difference is the fact that you know who you are. You understand me? How they say different devils at different levels, that's true. However, you breaking through to this next level, that shit that once was targeting you is not going to have access to you because you are remaining in your light. You understand me? Again, it's all about your perspective and your perception. So again, something can happen. Somebody that took the car away. Okay, cool. Do you? God wants to see if they do this, what you gonna do? I hope not allow it to really restrict you. I hope it's not going to allow you to downplay you. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Pay attention to that. But they don't have access to you unless you allow them to. These people that, again, hurt you and use you and abuse you, that shit has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. Because at the end of this is going to be a lesson that they learn. They will never cross paths with anybody like you. They will never have love the way that you was trying to get them love. They will never receive the things that's truly for them because they try to take from you. You understand me? They'll never get ahead. And everything that they call themselves taking from you and stealing from you is getting returned back to you in front of these people. And your ass better not even think about helping. You understand me? Everything that these people thought that they were sending to you, don't even realize that because you are of light, because you are golden aura, when your soul is on 10, you have to realize that the shit that they were sending to you gets projected and reflected back to them. So they thought that they were sending you death magic. Now they asses are starting to look around at everybody that they once known and loved is starting to diminish and be gone. And they want to blame you, but it's not you. It's your ancestors coming through based upon the shit that they were sending to you. Now it's returned back to them. That don't have nothing to do with you. Oh, they losing out on money? Oh, them cars is getting picked up? That shit is getting repossessed? Okay. Them same whips that they was using to gang stalk you, ride past you, put you down based upon the fact that you wasn't riding like them? Oh, okay. Now them same motherfuckers that was out here talking about money over everything, those same people that was willing to compromise their morals for monetary gain are the same individuals who ain't gonna have shit to show for the shit that they done gave up. Them souls that they volunteer. Oh, okay. Oh, what they thought that they was sacrificing you? Oh, they had it mistaken. You understand me? Everything they had intended for you is now the same shit that they going through. And that shit is because they projected upon you and it was returned back to them. You understand me? You better remember who you are. And again, it's not for you to laugh about, but shit, if you have a small chuckle, shit, chuckle. Because these are the same individuals that was laughing at you, thinking that the shit that they was sending to you was really coming through and being held against you. So therefore, it's okay you laughing, but a lot of the times it's because your ancestors, you laughing like, damn, I didn't even realize that this is what you was doing the whole time, ancestors. Oh God, this is what you had planned. You understand me? It's okay to laugh. But once you get your laugh off, let that go, because don't sit there and again, you already know they hurting. Whether or not they trying to have a poker face or not. The shit that they did and had intended for you is shit that they gonna have to live with for the rest of their life. You understand me? They ain't never going to come back from this. I promise you. And when they say I see you next lifetime, no the fuck you won't. Because just by you creating that closure, these individuals will never have access to you. And so life's all about soul improvement. So therefore, you learn those necessary lessons. You broke those corrupt ass cycles. You release yourself from that toxicity. You'll never have to come across to these people ever again. But it's going to require you to stand up for yourself and speak up for yourself. You understand? Because again, you ignoring certain things that people did to you. You talking about, oh, God's going to get you. A lot of the times God's going to use you in order to get through to these people. And when I say, I mean this. You know somebody who was out here stealing from you? Okay. Don't sit there and say God's going to get you. Yeah, God's going to get their ass, but God's going to get them through you. You understand me? Go ahead. Press those charges. Somebody was out here hurting and lying and abusing other people. It's going to require you to speak up. You understand me? You can't stay silent no more. Because what that does is create karma for you, because you could have stopped these people from doing the same shit that they did to you to other people. You understand me? We not letting shit slide no more. So again, and we're going to have to get into it. You have to realize how when they send you this, you can combat that with that. You understand me? And I'm going to give you an example. These individuals and lawmakers who's talking about they no longer allowing people to have control over their bodies, pertaining to the abortions. Oh, it's okay for rapists to people to do certain things, rape you, abuse you, molest you, but you have to carry on that seed from that demonic person. Okay, so how do you combat that? By speaking up against these demonic ass people. And we're going to talk about it. Because you done had family members in your life who were molesters that either did some shit to you, or people that you know about and your family talking about, nah, we don't speak about it. You know how so-and-so is. We just, whatever happens in this house stays in this house. Oh, nah. You gonna have to speak up. Because those same people that you staying silent about are now targeting other people. So now you create karma for yourself. Because had you spoke up, had you did something about it, had you truly exposed these people for what they was doing to you or to other people, you could have stopped them from doing that same shit to other people. You understand me? You're going to have to realize that the way that they going to change their mind on certain shit is by you using the things that they had intended for you, or the intentions that they had to have power over you, against them. Okay. So when they start seeing they family, when they start getting exposed, when they start getting arrested, when they start getting held accountable for their actions, I bet you they going to try to put some shit back in action where, okay, never mind. Why? Why they now don't want you? Now they trying to switch up because they see that you was going to push through, that you was going to do the right thing, that you starting to hold them people accountable for their actions, for the things that they doing. You understand me? You're going to have to realize that you're going to have to speak up. You understand me? Okay. Gas $10 like we talked about before. Gas $10 a gallon. Soon as you started to want to go out there and explore, travel, see the world, embrace new experiences, now your shit feel like a standstill. You stuck in a stagnant energy because of the gas prices. Oh, now we gonna improvise. If you align with people who are truly for you and think like you and want the same things as you do, okay, let's carpool in. I got half on it. You understand? When they start to see you combat certain things with that they trying to put in place to have power over you, when you see that you could combat that with certain morals, with certain beliefs, certain things that God is providing for you to do, they gonna switch all that shit out. You understand me? You can no longer allow people to do grimy shit to other people because you feel like it's not impacting or affecting you, because that shit's going to come back to you. You understand me? Be cautious. Pay attention. You understand? Again, I understand that you had to realize that there's a reason behind everything. And the evil people feel like they really one step ahead when really they about to be made an example of. You understand me? I want you to pay attention to that. I want you to truly know your power. You understand me? The power that you possess. I want you to truly, again, just like when God throws or people try to throw certain obstacles in your way and God sits back and says, show me how you about to maneuver that. And just by you, okay, well, my car's fucked up. However, I'm going to take initiative to still try to find a way to get there. And if it happens, great. But if it doesn't, God just wants to see that you had the ability or you had the willingness to even try to push forward. You understand me? And by doing that, God's about to flip that whole script for your ass. You understand me? Again, you have certain goals or admirations that you trying to do. You got one like on your post. Okay, God wants to see if that one like, that shit could come from you. You could be the one person liking your shit. But God wants to see that you continuing to push through. As soon as you do, God got something prepared for you. He's going to align you with certain people who are going to be here for you, who are going to support you, encourage you, motivate you, love you. But you have to pray that you're prepared for those things. Are you properly prepared for those prayers that you asking? You asking for true love, God starts to disconnect you from these people who showed you that they truly wasn't for you. Now you holding on talking about, oh, nah, what? You don't get to dictate how those blessings and abundance comes through for you. All you had to ask is that God properly prepared you for those things that you know that you deserve, that you earned. You understand me? This your season. And I'm telling you, something significant pertaining to July, you about to see. When I say you about to see, you about to see. You understand me? A lot of y'all have such real connections, true love, true abundance, propositions that's going to be placed out there for you. Right now, you're not even realizing that certain people are observing you. You feel like because, again, your views, your likes are not reflecting that. You feel like people are not acknowledging you or starting to notice you. Okay, well, this season's about to show your ass. Because you about to get in, people are about to start reaching out to you with opportunities for you that you didn't even realize. You understand me? I want you to realize that. Hold on. I want you to pay attention. Right now, while you feeling like nobody's watching, I want you to realize that this is why you got, when the time that you got the most eyes on you. You understand me? And I ain't even talking about the haters. The haters been hating. They been there. A lot of them was people close to you that you thought was for you. And really they was plotting against you and sending other people to you to mistreat you, use you, abuse you, and speak foul shit upon you. You understand me? So we ain't even talking about the haters. Because they been there. You understand me? They been there. I'm talking about these individuals who have certain business opportunities for you. They got certain extensions and extended love for you. You understand me? They about to be presenting themselves. You understand me? Why those same people who was targeting and plotting on you are now going to see you get loved properly like they asses was supposed to do. You understand me? And they gonna, listen, they about to be salty. They about to be with the stagnant face. They about to be mad. You understand me? They about to be mad at the fact that these people are going to carry you like your ass should have been carried. You understand me? They gonna be mad that the whole time that they thought that they was over you, God was only providing them abundance because they was connected to you. You understand me? They about to see. I also want you to be cautious right now. All right, hold on, cause there's people that you once was connected to and viewed as a potential partner. And these partners then partnered up with other partners to plot against you. And I'm sorry to say, but a lot of these individuals were using black magic to try to target you, try to end you, and steal from you. You understand me? And again, a lot of these individuals had a few seasons where they thought that they were successful. Whole time they ain't even realized that God was setting their asses up. I want you to be cautious because these same people are now trying to come back to you, but they're trying to come back to you and they still connected to those same partners that was plotting against you. You understand me? I want you to realize that some of the partners or people that they was partnering up with are intentionally sending these people back to you in an attempt to save themselves from the shit that they had sent or intended for you. You understand me? So I want you to be cautious. Because you thinking these people are returning because they didn't learn their lessons. Whole time they asses is trying to steal your blessings. They trying to finish the job. I'm telling you, be cautious. Why you think that these people then closed out these karmic cycles with these people? No, this is their last opportunity to try to save themselves. And saving themselves, they trying to save those same people that was trying to destroy you. So be cautious, I'm telling you. Anybody from your past who is attempting to pop up, leave their ass alone. Leave their ass where they was at. Because there's no such thing as the right person at the wrong time. The right person would have never wronged you. They would have seen who you were when they first crossed paths with you, and they would have knew that they was not willing to sacrifice that relationship with you in order to appease these other people. You understand me? There's no such thing as a right person at the wrong time. Because when you cross paths with the right person, God's going to have that spark. God's going to place something within them. God's going to show them. God's going to let them know exactly who you are. You understand me? And they're going to hold on to that. You understand me? You talking about, oh, I should have let this person, oh, if we had met when we both was older and maturer. No, they are a lesson. They are not your blessing. Your blessings come through learning these lessons. You understand me? Let their asses go. I'm telling you, I want you to be cautious. Because unfortunately, there's people in your past that are trying to pop up and they trying to plot on you. They trying to take you out. You understand me? The shit that they was sending when they was away from you, the shit that they was plotting with these people against you, they seen that shit didn't work because of who you are. So now they realize that in order to have some type of power over you, they have to try to manipulate your mind. They have to try to come in telling you that shit that they thought that you wanted to hear. Those things that you was asking of them way back when. Why they didn't do that shit then, but now they talking about they can do that shit now. Why? Because they starting to go down for that same shit that they was sending you. Now they want the person that they was sending this shit to save them from the shit that they had intended for you. That shit is stuck. Once you called out to God, once you told God and your ancestors about these people, once you acknowledge that you know that these people was doing these things to you, when you acknowledge that these people was not right for you, as soon as you do so, that karma is started. Ain't no takebacks. They out here thinking that you about to save them. You better go to them people that you was plotting on me with. You better, and even now, because when they was doing the shit, God was providing them opportunities to come to you to apologize for that shit, to repent for that shit, to save their souls. But they still was willing to dabble with the devil in order to try to sacrifice yours. So therefore, I'm telling you, that shit's stuck. There ain't no comeback. They can come to you apologizing as they should do. They can come to you acknowledging the things that they did because they're going to be required to. They feel like they feeling that shit now. Oh, nah, they don't even have half of what they about to start feeling. And God don't even allow them to start facing certain karma until they repent and apologize to you. So that means the shit that they getting right now is nothing compared to what's about to hit their asses. You understand me? God's not even going to allow them to try to make right until they make right by you. And again, when they present themselves, that ain't for you to take their asses back. That's for you to create that closure, for you to slam that door, for you to realize like, yep, I was right. A lot of this is a I told you so moment. You understand me? So you knew intuitively what these people was saying about you, doing to you, using you for. You already knew that. You understand me? With them coming back to admit it, it's just serving as a confirmation that your ass better not second guess your ass no more. God's just showing you, hey, remember way back when you thought Shorty was out here doing this? And she tried to tell you that she was wrong? Okay, well, here you go. Remember when you thought somebody was trying to restrict your finances, but you kept pushing through? Okay, these are these people, and you gonna see it because they shit is stagnant, they shit is stuck. These same motherfuckers that try to put you through certain shit, they are not going to be able to get through what they intended for you. So again, they gonna see your power, because while they was plotting against you, while they was throwing certain shit in your way, while you was facing storms and facing the quicksand at the same time that they was sending your ass, you recovered. Now these people can't even get through the same shit that they had intended for you, and you not even doing the same things that they was doing to you. Oh, my, how the times have changed. You understand me? They about to see. And again, be careful, because these people that was partnering up with people to plot against you are now getting sent by those same people to make amends with you, thinking it's going to save them from experiences the same things that they had intended for you. Now y'all getting all that shit. Ain't no takebacks. Ain't no takebacks. God asked you to, God told your ass to stop. God has showed you that God stood behind you. God has showed them people that. But they out here allowed the devil to deter them. They out here was listening to the devil when God was trying to tell them the whole time. So they about to see. You about to flex your power. You ain't got to do nothing. You understand me? But stand up for yourself. Speak up for yourself. That's it. Again, you know somebody was out here scamming for you. Okay, report their ass. You know somebody was out here plotting certain things for other people. You know for a fact, expose their ass. Don't you allow fear to keep you in that fuckery. Don't you allow fear of the unknown to keep you from what God had already shown and what God already knows is about to happen. That shit is already done. You understand me? As soon as you fearful, you showing God that you not trusting how he about to ride behind you, how your ancestors about to slide about you. You understand me? Your ass better speak what you seek, and you better say that shit confidently. You better speak what you seek and say that shit confidently. Don't you be scared how these people are going to retaliate, because you gonna have to realize that a lot of their karma don't step in until your ass step up. You understand me? You gonna realize that again, these individuals, once you call your ancestors and God on their ass, ain't no coming back. They done. You understand me? And again, you could pray that they find their way, but that had nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. You understand me? Because again, everything they had intended for you is the same shit that they gonna go through. So if they was sending love and light to you, then love and light is what they was gonna get. But if they was out here sending some so-so shit, then some so-so shit they ass is about to get. You understand me? It's done. All those years previously, all the way up to 2021, was their opportunity to do right. 2022, what you was doing is now what you about to have for some years to come. You understand me? So you was out there focused on healing, helping, and love. Oh, you about to get all that back, baby. This shit, man, listen, abundance. But you was out there creating karma for yourself, plotting against people, doing certain shit. When I'm telling you, I seen certain devious shit these people was doing. They was playing in certain grave sites. There was people playing in certain graves to do certain black magic. What do you, boy? And a lot of these people was planning some shit that they ain't know nothing about, because when you chosen, that means that you have power up when it comes to the spiritual realm. You understand me? So again, how I said, if you a lion, they say you the king of the jungle, right? If you a whale, they say that you have access over the sea. You high in ranking. So what do they feel like a chosen person, somebody who's truly tapped into God, somebody who doesn't make no moves unless it's something that God tells them to do? What do you think that you have power and access over? You understand me? The spiritual realm. So they thought they was conjuring up some dark shit to send to you, not even realizing that same dark shit has to answer to you because you are tapped in. So as soon as they realized that who you were, that shit was returned back to them. So that same soul that they was promising these people is that same soul that they gonna have to come up off of. And it's not yours, it's theirs. You understand me? So therefore, they about to see. See, when they was sending that shit to you, they thought it was going to end you. Not even realizing that all that did was project you into the next stage that God had intended for you. You understand me? They about to see, though. They asses is stuck. And they going to stay there. I'm proud of you. You kept going. You kept believing. And now God's about to show you. I told you I had something slick for you. And you about to be the slickest of them all. You understand me? God told you, all right, don't worry about that. Don't worry about other people. Don't pay attention to what they doing. Focus on your purpose. They thought that you had your head down, that you had your head down because you was being defeated. Whole time you was paying attention to your purpose and your path. You understand me? You was paying attention to the guidelines that God was telling your ass. So therefore, now they about to see while they was sending the shit, you was studying. And you ain't even necessarily had to be studying pertaining to education. I'm talking about you was studying within. You was studying yourself. When they went to the devil, when they went to other people, you went to God. You went within. So therefore, your ass is not going to receive the same shit as them. You favored, baby. They see that now, though. That's why they trying to come back. Oh, no. You got to stay there. That door is locked. That shit is no more return. The only thing that's getting returned is that shit that they was sending to you. You understand me? That's the only thing that they about to receive. See, a lot of these people was looking up pertaining things to you. So they was getting tarot card readings on you. They was out here getting information on you. They seen that God truly highly favored you. So they try to downplay you so you would downplay yourself. So therefore you would miss out on the things that God had from you because you was working against you. You understand me? Oh no. They ain't expect that you was going to find yourself when they was out here funding the fuckery. They didn't expect for you to truly realize who you were and what God had intended for you. A lot of them try to play you out your position, not even realizing again, they was getting power based upon being plugged up to you. You better pull that shit. They don't get no more access. And that's why they hurting. That's why they out here looking funky. That's why they out here looking fucked up. That's why they out here fucked up. That's why they out here going through what they had intended for you. You understand me? You had certain partners that you used to look at and praise. Certain partners that you used to look at like they was the finest thing on earth. Now those same people that was projecting certain shit from you, because a lot of these people was trying to send some shit to you, even pertaining to your looks. They was trying to fuck with your confidence on how you viewed yourself, as well as trying to do mirror magic to try to keep your looks from you. Whole time, what? Now you see that they done went, now they looking like what they done went through. They looking sad, funky, pill. Can we just say that? Looking pill. That's how they looking. They looking like that shit that they had sent you. While you out here glowing. Why? Because you are what you are internally. So however you carry yourself internally is how it's going to be reflected externally. So they was out here sending shit to you, sending chaos to you, sending diseases, trying to speak illnesses upon you. Now they got that same shit eating at them, and that shit's starting to be reflected externally. You understand me? All that evil that they had built up, that shit's being reflected externally. They ain't glowing like you. They ain't showing like you. They ain't prospering like you. See, these motherfuckers was out here faking for so long. They was out here faking. They was out here scamming and thinking that those scams equated to success. What? They thought they was out here lying like things was going great for them. They was out here putting on a certain image. You understand me? While they was faking that shit, you truly was creating that shit. So therefore, that shit that you have is going to stay there. That shit is stable. That shit is stuck. You understand me? While everything that they plotted, schemed, and planned to receive is no longer around them. Now the same scam and shit that they was doing is going to be the reason why they asses is taken down. Because just like they was watching you, the feds was watching them. Just like they was out here scamming and plotting on you, they was being scammed and plotted on as well. Stop paying attention to how people try to put off. Because how many times your ass done put on a smile and put on a happy face when you was really going through some real shit? How many times did you keep a strong face on for your children when you ain't even know how you was going to come up with shit to support them people? You understand me? So therefore, I want you to realize that just like you was faking happiness, just like you was faking like you was okay, just like you was putting on that confidence when really you was unsure, is the same way that they was out here putting on an image to try to downplay you. They was putting on an image to try to act like they was better than you. But the whole thing is, again, the shit that they was projecting upon you is shit that's now implemented and stuck for their asses. You understand me? Don't pay attention to how these people was faking. Don't pay attention to how they was coming across. You understand me? Because you're going to see who really did the necessary work to stay there. Because that scamming season is over. That using people shit is over. Now they starting to get caught out. You understand me? They asses is done. Now again, these same people that was out here pushing these greatest whips, where them whips at now? Oh, alright. Oh, them big trips that she was taking, where them trips at now? Your ass about to take that trip downtown. You understand me? Oh, alright. They was paying attention to the wrong shit. They was focused on the wrong shit. You was focused on forward movement. You was focused on healing you so you can become a better you. And that shit's about to be shown. We about to see who was doing the necessary work and who was out here faking like they was. And again, it doesn't matter about pertaining to money, but just by you aligning with your purpose, God's providing that profit. Just by you staying true to you and you was willing to weather that storm regardless of who was standing with you, God got something slick for you. And just like God's about to show all those individuals that plotted against you, your success, you about to see everything that these people are about to go through based upon the shit that they said, spoke, and did to you too. You understand me? Ain't no more hiding. Everything is getting exposed. I want you ain't even got to go looking for it. Because when you, again, go looking for them receiving the karma based upon things they put you through, you provide them with a piece of you and your energy. And you know that even the smallest amount of energy that you provide them can have a big outcome. Because that small ass seed that you planted has harvest for days now. You understand me? You have years of abundance. You have generations of great health and wealth. You understand me? So therefore, you're going to have to realize that don't go looking to see if they experience certain karma. God's going to provide that for you. So that least time that you expect it, God's about to show your ass. Remember so-and-so? Look at their asses now. Come look. They're going to present it. And a lot of these people are going to be front and center on these pages of these news. You understand me? Whether or not it's because they asses are in jail or because they asses then got wiped out and they on their way to hell. You understand me? They about to get exposed. It's not no comebacks. And the more they continue to try to plot on you, the more they try to target you, the more that they get upset based upon the things that you telling that they put you through and that God has intended for you and intended on them based upon the shit that they sent to you. Yeah, they gonna get mad. But as soon as they fix their mouth to say your name, guess what? Shit's gonna happen instantly. Ain't no more waiting. So stop paying attention to these people. Stop providing them a piece of you by worrying about it. They gonna get karma for based upon the shit that they did to you. They getting it. Oh, they getting it, I promise you. And they can fake all they want to. They can try to keep that poker face, but baby, it's about to get exposed. You understand me? All I want you to do is pay attention to you. Focus on making sure that you properly prepare for these people that are now going to be aligned with you. That you're open to receive love and give love. That you're open to communicate. So that means if you had years of people not showing you love, people not giving you hugs, people not giving you this recognition and acknowledgement, you had to realize that this is a season now that you're going to get that. So be willing and open to receive that. You understand? That means, again, if you're so used to people not giving you hugs and love, you're going to have to now allow yourself to receive that. You understand me? And trust that you're using your discernment to identify certain red flags and certain people that you shouldn't be interacting with. So therefore, if you truly using your intuition, if you really tapped into your discernment, you are not going to have the same situations or cycles that you had with these people. You understand me? Previously. This is a season for you to truly be teaming up. You understand me? It's no longer having to do everything by yourself. It's no longer having to figure out everything by yourself. God is intentionally having you cross paths with these people to help you, because he done seen how hard you was going. He done seen you by yourself. He done seen you when you kept on going, everything's falling on you, but your ass kept pushing through. So now God's out to present you with these people who's going to carry you the same way that your ass was carrying you. You understand me? So be open to love. Be open to express certain things. Stop feeling like you have to be in a certain place in order to receive these things. You understand me? Because by you saying, oh, nah, I can't welcome love in until I got a house of my own, a job of my own. It's okay to want to work and pursue your goals and not be worrying about certain partners. But I want you to know, if God presents a person for you who is truly for you, you understand me, who's in a position to want to see you do well and is willing to do right by you, encourage you, love you, it's not for you to try to put yourself on a stagnant or pause your progression based upon the things that you feel like you don't have, because that's those people projecting certain shit upon you, those same people that you used to be connected to. Because why are you saying that you have to have this in order to get that? I gotta have a lot of money before I can even entertain people. So now you know different than those people who were entertaining people based upon the finances that they possess. You understand me? That means that you know different than those people who was looking over you based upon what you could do for them. Stop putting your ass in that same category. Stop putting your ass through them same cycles. Stop doing that same shit to you that those people was doing to you. You understand me? Stop letting those people project that shit upon you. Because again, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. And the individuals who's truly right for you are going to see that gold in you, that good in you, that success in you, that abundance in you. They're going to see the great in you, regardless if you had some shit to show for it. You understand me? Because you have to realize that your soul and your aura is the gold. You understand me? The energy that you have. You sending out love and light, and you out here healing people. What you think God's going to send to you? And you shying away from it because you feel like, I don't deserve it yet. I'm not prepared for it. But why are you praying for it? If you talking about you not prepared for it, then why are you even offering up a prayer for it? Stop asking God for shit that you ain't ready for. Because one thing about God is he going to present it for you. He going to show you. He going to give it to you. You earned it. He going to give it to you. You deserve it. He going to give it to you. You understand me? But you out here asking God for prayers, praying for certain things that you're not prepared for. So when it comes, you no longer different. You know different than those people who was looking over you based upon the shit that you could do or had or was capable of doing, because you don't see it within yourself. You understand me? Sometimes you have to realize that it's your energy. You understand? So, believe in yourself. So many great things align for you, love. You just have to believe it. But listen, I got to hop off of here. I got a few readings to go do. Remember, if you want a personal prophetic reading, you can only book it through the link in my bio, all right? Only through the link in my bio. But again, make sure that you properly prepared to receive the information that I'm going to provide you. You understand me? Because I'm going to tell you what God tells me to tell you and not what you want me to tell you, all right? Just know I love y'all. But listen, I got to hop out of here because I got certain individuals that's ready for their readings. But I love y'all. I'm going to put this live on my YouTube. So if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's in the link in my bio as well, all right? I'm going to have the full videos up there for you, all right? Just know I love you. I believe in you. I trust you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Hey, hey, hey. Be the day. Make sure that you create the energy that you want for today, all right? Love you. Be great.